What's up guys? Today I'm playing the last game with my trusty VS10. And since I wanted this gameplay to be like the good old ones, I also decided to grab my old NOVRITSCH, even though it's not the most reliable sidearm anymore. As already mentioned before, this is the last game I will play with my trusty VS10. If you want to know why I will retire my sniper, stick until the end of the video. The field I'm playing at is an old scrapyard, and the game mode is a simple team deathmatch. I spot a head 30 meters in front of me. To get a better angle on the enemy, I move to a higher position. The area around seems clear, so I move further on. I've never played at this field before, so I'm still struggling to find good positions with a nice overview. My buddy in front knows the area slightly better, so I trust his experience and stick with him. I saw exactly where those PVs were coming from, so I cover on the side of the road to prepare for my shot. I expect more ambushes down this road, therefore I fall back to take a less obvious route to the enemy's respawn point. The opponents in this area are spread out around me completely random, which means that I'm already behind enemy lines. If I get spotted, it will be just a matter of time until they get me, so I have to move smooth and silent to not attract the enemy's attention. Some treetops in front are moving very unnaturally. I expect enemy contact right there. Let's surprise them with my clock. I only heard 2 enemies calling the hits. Unfortunately, the third guy escaped. He must be somewhere in this area, but I won't do him the favor to attack from the same spot again. That's way too risky, since he might have already prepared an ambush. I try to find a way which he will not think of. He must be hiding somewhere in this area. Absolute silence is needed to successfully catch this enemy off guard. There he is. I spotted him. I almost got shot from an enemy to my left. Now they know my position. It won't be easy for me to get out of here alive.
Help! Help!
I'm back from the respawn and try my luck from the other side of the field. Enemy density is really high here. I have to take care to not get flanked. Seems like my scope cam is out of battery. I'm back with a charged scope cam. It seems like there's lots of enemies on that hill. Since there's not much going on down here, I'm heading there to get some action. After taking out the enemy camping between the containers, I'm having a hard time finding further contact. I decide to go find the enemy respawn. Here we go. They will try to chase me down, but the cover of the vegetation around will make it hard for them to find me. An enemy tries a slug and moves into the dense vegetation. The shooting noise of my Glock gave away my position, so I have to move. In situations like that, a suppressed pistol would be very handy. I got spotted. Time to get out of here. The group of enemies are still scanning the field for me, but they advanced too far. Now I'm behind them. If I'm quick enough, it will be easy to take them out all at once. The gameplay you just watched was the last game with my trusty VSL-10. And some of you might think now, why is it such a big deal? It's just an airsoft gun, right? But for me, it really just isn't an airsoft gun. This sniper, as strange as it sounds, but I'm kind of connected to the sniper rifle, and it's sad that it's the last game, right? Now, for those of you who are watching this channel for a long time, they know that this gun traveled with me around the world through many different countries, literally all around the globe, and it shot a million targets. It was very reliable, very accurate, very powerful, and it's also very maneuverable. It's a great gun. It's a great gun. But like everything in life, nothing lasts forever, and the same applies to the VSL-10. Even if it's a great gun, the base is a Marui VSL-10, and the Marui guns are just not made of a very strong material. The stock is made of a very thin plastic. The outer barrel is made of a kind of cheap and thin aluminium. And therefore all the threads inside this gun, they're kind of stripped. And even if I rethreaded those threads already, I exchanged, for example, those 4 screws here on the rail so they don't wobble anymore from an F4 to an M5. Same for the screws here on the bottom, but they strip again and they keep stripping. And it's just gotten to the point where the gun still works, but I know it will get very soon to the point where this gun will not support anymore what I'm doing, and therefore I have to retire this VSL-10. If this sniper could talk, it would thank you for all the support that you guys gave to it the last years, all the nice comments, all the attention about its accuracy, about its reliability and its power. But yeah, I think the era is over. I was looking for a replacement for this gun since almost a year already, and the replacement is here.